Hi everybody, thank you for joining us today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a hot folder for a white garment, 100% cotton. As you guys can see here, I already have ColorGate open. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating that hot folder. To do this, I'm going to go to Printer, Properties, select my hot folders tab. I'm going to go to Add, and I'm going to go to my Files folder where I have all my files for the Ri4000. On my mouse, I'm going to right click, go to New, and then Folder. And this will be white cotton. Okay, once I get that file selected, I'm going to come back to this window right here. I'm going to change the color of my folder to white, and I'm going to go to my settings. Again, I'm going to start my workflow tab, make sure I apply my cost and calculation after RIP. For the printer, I'm going to be using the medium plan, so we'll leave that alone. For the job, it's going to come in scaled proportional. I am going to center my image, the offset X. I want my image to drop down 2 inches from the very edge of the plant or the outside part of the planting. For the color, it's going to be a little different this guys. Instead of selecting white cotton, I'm going to select dark cotton. Now the reason for that, I'll explain to you guys in a minute, is that I want to use white ink. I like to put a little bit of white ink down on my white garments. I just feel that the colors look more vibrant, the blacks look blacker, and it washes a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep my limit here at 70, my minimum at 20. I'm going to go from brightness black substrate to brightness. I'm going to add a little bit of choke here, so I'm going to go to -5. It's a little bit of choke there. It's a white garment, so it should be all right. I'm not going to add a highlight. I'm going to keep my enhancer at gradient. My intensity, I'm going to do that at 35. Right here for my layers, user defined, 3 little dots here. I'm going to make sure this medium layer, which is the white, it's only going to be 1 layer, not 2. Okay, so that's going to be 1 right there. I'm going to go to my color correction, and I'm going to put a 30% contrast on there. Oh, and I'm going to make sure that my meta mode is at a pass. Okay, so I changed this right here, so I'm going to go back to my advanced settings, and I'm going to make sure that everything stays the same. Okay, so you see here this change, so we'll set that back to 20. We're going to go with this back to -5. No highlight, my intensity, we're going to bring that back to 35. I'm going to check my layers here, make sure that we have that white layer set to 1. And my contrast here, again, set back to 30. All right, so that's all done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and press OK. I'm going to go to my rib tab here. Got to make sure that you use document transparency, guys. Otherwise, you might get a background to it that shouldn't be there. So we're going to put use document transparency. I'm going to hit yes. Hit OK. OK again. If I go to my folder here, I'm going to drop down. There's my white cotton folder. Go ahead and just bring an image in really quick just to make sure that it drops down 2 inches. There it is. Alright guys, and that's how you create a hot folder for a white shirt. Once again, I used white ink. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just find that it makes the black look a little brighter, more vibrant, also in the colors, and the washability also extends. Alright, thank you guys for joining me today. Again, don't forget to subscribe. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. Give us a like, leave us some comments, share these videos. Let's share the knowledge with everybody else out there. Thank you guys, and see you next time.